Aries, this is your 2010 forecast from InsightfulAstrology.com. In 2010, I have to tell you, Aries, your whole life could change. You're in the beginning stages of a magnificent revolution to your very sense of identity. Why is this? Well, the planet Uranus in astrology is all about shaking things up, getting out of your comfort zone, breaking out of the box. Uranus happens to be entering your sign for a sneak peek this year. Now, Uranus has a very, very long cycle, and it takes 84 years to orbit in the sky. So this is not the type of thing that everyone will see in their lifetime. But for you, Aries, from 2010 until 2018, Uranus will be trekking through your sign, completely shaking up your life and changing every aspect of it. That is the beginning of what's to come. So let's take a deeper look now. Uranus will dip into your sign on May 27th, and it'll stay there until August 13th. It's just for a few months in 2010, but you can expect you're going to start to feel like, you know what, I need to get out of my rut. Things have to change. My sense of self, things are boring. I want excitement. I want stimulation. These are the things that you're going to feel, Aries, while Uranus is in your sign. What makes it even more interesting for you is that this year, Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance, will also be in your sign. And Jupiter has a 12-year cycle, so you only will see Jupiter going through Aries once every 12 years, and it stays for about a year. So I want to tell you what it means when Jupiter and Uranus are together in your sign. This is eclectic, sudden changes, major luck when it comes to personal development. You will see opportunities coming your way in the humongous opportunities, things that you just can't imagine right now, because Jupiter expands what it touches, and you have to understand that Jupiter is the cosmic good luck charm. So having Jupiter in your sign really makes you the celestial favorite this year, and you can expect your relationships to become extremely positive if they aren't already. You can also expect business opportunities to open up for you and partnerships in business, and you're very optimistic this year. You want to grow, you want to pursue self-development. So that's your general forecast. Now, what's going to be happening for you in relationships in 2010? Well, I hate to tell you, but the beginning of the year might be a little rocky. That's because as we enter 2010, Mars, your ruler, happens to be retrograde, and it will be retrograde in your 5th house of love and creative self-expression and sex and romance and play. So having your ruling planet napping is not really a great thing for your love life. It doesn't mean that you won't have a love life. It actually means that you'll be going back to a past love matter and kind of really internalizing whatever's going on in matters of the heart for you. For some Aries, this could be reuniting with an ex. For some Aries, this could be just really thinking about your love nature and what you want out of love, and then internalizing this and gearing up to pursue it after Mars turns direct, which will be March 10th of 2010. So Mars retrograde, just know that you're not at your full power peak at the beginning of the year when it comes to love, but you're going to be in a place that is very strong after you get to March 10th. And you will have a very, very interesting love life for this year, because Saturn, the planet of responsibility and structure and commitment, is now in your 7th house of relationships. Saturn's in Libra for all of 2010 except for April 7th through July 21st. But for the rest of the year, you can really expect tests in your relationships. If you're in a committed partnership already, there may be a test in a marriage. It is also possible for you to commit to someone during Saturn's stay in your 7th house, because you are structuring what it means to be in a full partnership and a real marriage or relationship. So that is a big deal for you this year in relationships. In home and family life, there will be a solar eclipse on July 11th that lights up your 4th house of home and family. And your family ties will become very important. You'll be focused on the comforts of home and your routine and how your daily routine is affected in your home life and with your relatives. So there should be some new things developing with family members this summer for you. Now, as far as career and money goes, we've got a fabulous year ahead. It seems like you can't go wrong this year, Aries. There's a solar eclipse that happens on January 15th that is conjunct Venus, the planet of love. Now, this solar eclipse is in your 10th house. And Venus rules love, but guess what? It also rules money. And that's why this eclipse is really interesting for you. Because new opportunities will happen in career that will enable you to go after financial growth. Venus next to this eclipse, I can't tell you how amazing that is. And remember, eclipses unfold over 6 months. So we have the eclipse on January 15th, but it will be for 6 months that you really feel the effects of this eclipse unfold. Then on June 26th, there's a lunar eclipse in your career sector that will be aligned to Pluto, the planet of power. And this is all about you getting ahead. You have a strong desire to rule the roost when it comes to your professional life. And there will be some interesting changes that happen from this eclipse that again last over 6 months. But you can expect positive growth in career coming into your power center and all sorts of interesting developments happening that help you climb up that ladder of success. You're a very ambitious sign, Aries, and success is important to you. You have to achieve in order to be fulfilled. Well, I've got great news because in 2010, achievement just might be your middle name.